Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to Takedown Tuesday, part of our 7 Days of Fun series here in Elite Dangerous. In today's episode, we have a settlement raid to go do, so we're going to go hop in our Mandalay, head over to the settlement, and hold on, there we go, and get our shooter on. So we're going to get into our Kawasaki Green Mandalay, which used to be our all-purpose bounty hunting ship, but I've since converted it to our exploration ship. And since we're just going to go and shoot some people out, we don't really need it to be our combat ship. We have the Cobra for that now. Let's go ahead and get launched. Because on Wednesdays, we do our... Oh, wait, it's going to be in the same system here. On Wednesdays, we do our Wandering Wednesday exploration thing, and it's good to have an exploration-geared ship for that. So, let's get out of this station here. We'll go and get into our Super Cruise, head over to the settlement, where we're going to be shooting some pirates in the face. They were tipped off, which means that this is going to be a little bit more of a thing, because we're going to have to land reasonably far away. You know what? It would be really nice if we could do like a flyby mode where we fly by the settlement, and then as we're going by, we like activate a button that like ejects us from our cockpit. Our ship flies away and does the whole dismiss ship option. That would be kind of cool, where you do like a paradrop kind of deal. Like, I'm too busy explaining and not paying enough attention to my speeds. Or you do like a paradrop down over a settlement, make it a true settlement raid where your ship just kind of flies by, drops you down as it flies by, and then just shoots off into the distance, and then you can recall it later like you normally would. That would be a really cool feature to have. That would be a really cool feature to add their developers. It would reduce, especially for missions like this, because we're gonna have to land really far away to make this work, so that they don't shoot our ship to death, and so it's gonna take a long time of running over to the base and It's gonna be really, because I don't want to bring my SRV out because they're just gonna shoot my SRV. You know what I mean? So it's just like they don't provide very good options for making quick work of this kind of stuff. So we need to slow down so we can get down to the 10 km/s range. Looks like we're okay now. The speeds have stabilized. 50 degrees is okay, but I'd like to get it a little bit more than that. Steeper approaches means quicker. But we don't want to get too close to the settlement because they're going to shoot us in the face if we do that. So we want to land far enough away that they're not going to shoot us, but hopefully close enough that we're not going to have to run really far to make it happen. Now the best option is if you can get some terrain that cooperates and you're able to put some terrain in between you and the settlement, but this one's just all out in the open, so there's just no option for that, really. Doesn't seem like. Yeah, they're shooting at us right now. I'm just going to kind of inch my way forward until it seems like they're shooting at me again. I'm not really sure what I don't know if it's terrain blocking it or what's going on, but I think we're okay here. I'm gonna sit here for a second and see if they start shooting at me. We'll put pips into systems just for the just in case factor. But I think we're okay. All right, so let's run over to the settlement. We'll start shooting these guys. I think we got a little bit lucky with the terrain. There's a little bit of a hill here that might be providing cover for the ship. So we should be okay. Let me cross this distance, and I'll bring you back when we're ready for the action part. All right, we are getting really close to the settlement. We're going to pull out our pistol here, because that's generally my best option. We're going to go ahead and pull our shield out, because since they were tipped off, they're probably going to be... Oh, I guess not. Okay, cool. Let's see, I want to get into the security, the command area over here so we can get some Alright, this is what we normally do. Get our profile here. So we can turn off the settlement alarms. Cool. We get all the defensive things turned off as quickly as possible. Oh, hello. Settlement stuff turned off. Settlement stuff turned off. Should be another one over here. Oh, didn't see him. All right, I think there was a power terminal somewhere in here, I thought. I don't recall where it is. Oh. So it didn't, there it is. Recharge our power, our suit for our suit power. Got 8 out of 22 already. All right, let's go check out the hab over here. I always shoot off to the left like that. I don't know why. It's a really bad habit I formed somewhere.
Nothing here.
Shouldn't have made noise. A little bit of a sniper shot-ish. I mean, it's not much of a sniper shot, but... I'm really hoping that they do actually increase the speed of the plasma rounds at some point, like when they do their update here. Because it would be nice to be able to take long-range shots that are, you know, much more likely to hit. Guessing that's that person. Alright, we have to run through the building here. Let's go to the lab. I don't know, when the door opens, that makes me makes me feel like there's somebody there. Nobody in the foyer. I'm not ready to go upstairs yet. Alright, I'm not seeing anybody else down here. Down to... we got 17 out of 22 now. Getting really close. Got 2 guys left. There's usually one walking around the stairway over here, but... we're kind of at the point now where it makes sense to... oh, I see a dot behind me. Guess he's upstairs.
There's nothing here. Let me check elsewhere.
Alright, 1 left. Let's, it'll take us longer to run around the building trying to figure out where to go than it would be to just head outside and find a terminal. So let's go find a terminal. Unfortunately, on this base, you always end up having to run back to, like, the hab or the command building or... oh, there's one. This will help us locate our last guy. Staff list. Let go. So yeah, I knew they were going to be in the building, but this building here is just convoluted enough that you could run around 40 or 50 times and still never see the person because you just happen to miss them. So it's generally more efficient to just kill as many guys as you can and then at some point use the terminal. All right, that takes care of our pirates for this session. Got to get back to our ship, go turn in our mission. All right, where do we park? run up the stairs here. And then, yeah, I got to get all the way back to the ship. So I'll do that and bring you guys back when we're ready to leave. All right, back at the ship. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in the cockpit. And then we'll head back to the station to turn in our stuff. So up we go. Get our Batuta beacon targeted. Get our filters correct. And then we just boost out of the atmosphere, turn ourselves towards the station, and get the heck out. Let me be careful here, because, yeah, okay, we should be fine. So we're looking for basically Fort C. That didn't work out very well. It's just, there's such a rapid acceleration once you get out of the gravity well. It's really hard to time it. Oversped that a little bit. We'll do a little bit of a loop. A little bit of a yo-yo there. Okay. We'll play the game. Why not? Didn't know I had any bounties on me. Come on. The ship is so responsive, it's actually harder to put it in the slot than it is for some of the other ships. Alright, let's try to get that going. There we go. So yeah, we'll talk to the interstellar factor here and try to get whatever that is off of us, because no reason for anybody to be messing with me, really, I don't think. Our notoriety should still be 0. And I could have swore any bounties I had, I'd cleared those off, so not sure what's going on with that. Got our landing gear coming out. Do a little bit of maneuvering to slow our vector down. And there we go. So, that is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. If you would like to support the channel, I do have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go outside of YouTube, or you can just use YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. So again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come... Yeah, I don't have any bounties. Why do I have people coming after me? Okay. Be sure to come back tomorrow for Wandering Wednesday, where we're going to do some exploration out in the Pleiades, and I will see you then.